Seriously, how does one awful, awful area of a planet have two palaces? That's kind of not weird, but it's weird, right? You've got Nemro's palace, Fothra's palace. Does anybody else have a palace I don't know about? Possibly. Very, very possibly. It's still just weird. You know? I just... They're two huts, right? And they both have palaces. On Hutta. Aren't there other places that they could get palaces from that would be... Or planets that they could plop them on and it would be less... Well, Hutta? Unless they like it here, I guess. This planet just smells. And it's perpetual swamp. Just seems so weird. Out of all the places that they could be. You know what I mean? It's also weird that Fothra's guards are just letting us roam right on by them. Like it's nothing. I'm not gonna instigate anything. But it's still a little weird. Running over dead bodies, all that jazz, and none of them seem to care. Look at it though. Just a weird little palace. Wait, can he see Nemro's palace from here? I think that might be Nemro's palace in the distance. So like they can see each other's palaces. Stop, why is that so funny? Do you think they were built at the same time? I kind of wonder about that though. Like hey, can I come in? Are you gonna attack? Yeah. Like do you think Nemro and Fothra built their palaces at like the same time so they could compete about whose palace is better? I almost hope that that was the case. Like, I hope, like, Nemro saw Fothra put up something and then vice versa, and so they had to add the exact same thing, which is why we have these, like, monstrosity of palaces within, like, throwing distance of each other. Ah, security cameras. Can we just get rid of these, too, while I'm here? Just a few of them. It'll make our lives easier trying to get out of here. Oh. What a sight to behold. Never let it be said, though, that, you know... Fothra doesn't have great taste in stuff. I'm lying. It's awful taste. But that's besides the point. We can't all be huts with palaces, you know? Hey, do you got access codes? I could really and truly just use some access into Fothra's palace. You've got to have them, right? Maybe? Yeah, you do. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. I promise to use it for good things. Look at all of these cameras that are dead. It's really nice. Now they just won't even know it was us. I mean, they might, but they might not.
Malam biamgin. Hamgam nea be kabrakawa. Manala yang perlu. Amka kalami naya kira nubua.
Hello, Non. What brings you down here? Fothra finally ordered you to check out the shooting?
Nulilak apa jam kamgram. Amka nem nang nemua inuk. Kali ruma. Mereka baka lebik ruma.
I like that about you, Non. You only bet on a sure thing.
Naya memgem kaligam. Gegwa nam karek naya memak.
It's nice to meet you, Non, is it? Let's just keep this casual. Blade is fine.
No need for formality, really. Just Blade is fine.
Agaka memek pem namak. Kimi gamkap kalak.
Non wanted me for himself when I got to Hutta. He couldn't afford me.
Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgram.
You can't beat me. You do realize I'm the Blade, right? Like, you've heard the stories about me. It's all true. Every last bit of it. You're not gonna win, so maybe just leave now instead, and we'll pretend like we never saw you.
I've already marched across the swamps, fought Fothra's army of thugs, and invaded your palace. You really think you can stop me now?
Ninyap nam naji.
I am.
Hiro piku kam berkam nam. Mamni lebek bak manuk. Meraka naja ki nama bamyak.
Aren't you forgetting something, Non? Seems like you're getting off light. And there was that game of Pazak we never finished.
Mem ilik meraka. Nayanaram. Kam kalu amikmanik.
You know, I think that sounds like a great deal. Let's do it.
I'll accept those terms.
Mamni lebek bak manuk. Meraka najaki namabamyak.
Nice doing business with you. Look at that. All nice and tidy and all done. Let's get this portion of it done so that way we can get back.
That's it then. Better hope your boss knows how to make a convincing forgery. Of course, there's going to be a bloodbath once Nemro and Tothlogen see what's on the disc.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Care to explain that?
If that disc really names all of Fothra's business partners, it probably identifies half the people in Jaguna. Merchants, gangsters, debtors, the usual scum. When Nemro gets a hold of it, he'll want revenge on anyone who dared to go to Fothra behind his back. There'll be bodies clogging the gutters for weeks.
And you of all people are concerned about this? Really?
What are you up to, Cleo? I wouldn't think you'd care what Nemro does.
I don't, but I thought you might. If you're feeling queasy, you could always erase the extra data and scratch up the disk. Make it look like only the doctored recording miraculously survived the damage. So, we deliver Keeper's forgery without the real data. Nemro doesn't get his revenge spree. The risk is that Tothlogen figures out you erased the good stuff.
You know what? I'm a pretty convincing liar when I need to be, which is oddly enough how I got this job. So we'll chance it. This will be fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not let Nemro kill everybody because, I mean, Nemro does that already. And if we get to, double cross him in some way, shape, or form, that would make me happy. So yeah, let's chance it.
So erasing the data is risky. I thought you enjoyed a little risk.
Who says I don't? I'll do the damage. We'll see how far we can take this con.
Excellent.
Now let's get that thing to Tothlogen and see what happens.
So what you're telling me is all I have to do is convincingly lie my way out of this. Consider it done.
Hello, Tothlogen. The Red Blade claims to have something to show you.
Manchi doti puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo. Mokili mo clunky. Nik mi chawa welmo.
I did. This disc has all the answers you're looking for. And you're welcome, by the way.
Turns out your suspicions were right. Fothra cut a deal with the Republic.
Tuni rana nu prata donko? Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Pliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta.
Nakma noya choski nawi kuchusu, yo mata chitoya. Kapatonga, chisa bijawongi chikatoko.
You know what this means, Nemro? It's probably time to find some allies outside of the people in your palace.
You'll need help to stay competitive. But the Republic does have enemies. They might be useful.
Mi pikasa na shura. Va fabaji, wanda umpa, murira bampabura.
Imache, churon chica jiliska chanaga.
Thank you.
Chiliska tananga ime chaicho, ronchika.
Is there any other help I can provide for you, Nemro?
Is there anything else I can do for you or your clan?
Tonda hoyachi.
Tobata jimoa tusawa, mikuna posta morulia.
Chipawa doloda numa.
Happy revenge getting. It's quite fun. I know this from personal experience, so enjoy. Thank you for letting me stay at your delightful palace. I really didn't have to convince him that that wasn't a lie. That, this disc was just naturally scratched and everything. How dumb is he? Cleo, that's bad. Bad, bad, bad. I was kind of expecting him to be, a little bit less gullible. Nemro's not gonna last much longer, is he? If that guy's in charge of security and all the other stuff. Poor Nemro. I wish I could say that I was sad.
The deed is done, Agent. Nemro is already contacting Imperial embassies looking to establish relations. He'll be eating out of our hands within the month. In the short term, our chemical and stimulant stockpiles will nearly double. In the long term, we're a step closer to bringing all of Hutta under Imperial control. I'll make my full report to Darth Jadis shortly. I expect he'll be very pleased with our work.
That is, good to hear. I'm very happy to hear that we've pleased Darth Jadis.
That's excellent news, sir.
Your future with Imperial intelligence looks bright, but we can discuss that face to face. Your mission is now complete. There's a shuttle waiting for you in Jaguna. It will take you to Drummond Cast. Once you've arrived on planet, report to Imperial Intelligence Headquarters in the Citadel. I'll debrief you there.
Got it. I will see you there. Thank you.
Acknowledged and understood.
Khalil, you will also report to Drummond Cast. I assume Nemro won't be surprised by your sudden disappearance.
He'll be hurt, but no one will be surprised that I left with the blade.
And he's certainly not the first employer you've walked out on. In any case, I'll expect to see both of you soon.
Right. I will see you on Drummond Cast soon, Keeper.
We're on our way.
Good. Report to the shuttle as soon as possible. Keep her out.
Akrodo normales, smogas total Chiss baba apiatai.
This is a surprise. Gee, bad news? What kind of bad news?
How bad is very bad?
Tatos irderes. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
Does he know about me?
You told me the real blade was far away. What's he found out?
Smalsio poputus mana ira patare mananan kali. Akrodo normales, smogas total Chiss baba apiatai.
Alright. Got it. Yeah, this should be fun. Time to meet the real blade then.
I appreciate the advice.
Atolgi ai parkale tiam jamas. Graitai aptikte, irukrit vertini savasia sa vebe kaijis.
Alright, Cleo. I guess we get to go meet the Red Blade. The real Red Blade. But does that mean then if I kill him, I get to keep this alias permanently? Like if I ever need to use it again, no problem, because we won't have to worry about the real Blade. That's kind of exciting. That's actually kind of exciting. This is oddly enough good news.
So, you're the one who killed my men. The pretender who wants to be the Blade.
Pretender? What are you talking about? I am the Blade.
I'm no pretender. I earned my name.
You think this is a joke?
No?
I'm the Red Blade, you worm. The real Red Blade. And you've got one chance to explain yourself before I burn a hole through your head.
Listen, for all I know, you're pretending to be the Red Blade as well. I will tell you this once and once more only. I am the Blade.
Prove that you're the real Blade. Then we'll talk.
Ha! You've got guts, kid. It's almost too bad that I have to kill you.
All right. If you think that you're gonna kill me now, after everything I went through to make sure
Getting good.
that all of this went well with Nemro and all that other stuff, and that I actually had the means to get back to, well, Imperial space, Drummond Cast specifically, where the air there is probably gonna smell a whole lot better than Hutta, you got another thing coming. You are sorely mistaken, my friend. Also, it's a little insulting that you didn't think I was the Red Blade.
Damn you, pretender.
Well, he was kind of dramatic, huh? Wonder who he really was, pretending to be the Red Blade and all that, given that we know that I, in fact, am the Red Blade. And now, I don't think there's anybody else out there to refute that. Yep. Just another day at the office.
Surprises me how clean you people keep your spaceports. If this were Hutta, I'd be scraping alien gunk off my boots. Of course, if this were Hutta, I couldn't be thrown into prison for spitting the wrong way. So come on, Agent. You're going to welcome me here to the Imperial homeworld?
Welcome, Cleo. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Drummond Cast.
Welcome to Drummond Cast, Cleo.
So glad you said it. I was starting to feel like I wouldn't fit in. Anyway, let's head down to the city. Keeper wanted us to see the Citadel. I'm guessing it won't be hard to find.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. It should be nice to be in a place that doesn't smell like swamp alien gut. stuff for a few minutes at least until they send us somewhere else.
Don't worry. This should be fun.
Now let's go meet your bosses.
Well, look at this place. It is huge. And this is only part of the building. How many agents do they have in here? I mean, this is Imperial intelligence, but still, I think it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. You think Keeper's up here?
This is not your domain, Keeper. It is mine. It has always been mine.
Of course, my lord.
All you have built here, all you hope to control, it falls apart as easily as a human life. An hour ago, the Minister of Intelligence dropped to his knees and wept before me. You would do so too, if not for fear of being humiliated.
Your dissatisfaction is clear, my lord. It will be remedied. Now I'm asking you humbly to leave. These people are suffering in your presence.
I will leave my domain at the moment of my choosing, Keeper. You, Agent, you were the one sent to Hutter. Is that correct?
It is. Absolutely. I am the one that just was sent to Hutta and back now.
That's correct, my lord.
I am Darth Jadus. You served me well in your dealings with Nemro. You will serve me well again.
I will? I mean, yes, sure.
How do you mean, exactly?
All will become clear in time.
Good.
Keeper, you will use this one. She will complete the assignment as I have instructed.
She's quite capable, my lord, but she lacks experience. A more seasoned agent...
I have made my decision. I wish the situation resolved before I leave Dromund Kaas. See to it that my will is done.
Very well. I'll make arrangements. Congratulations, Agent. You've made a friend on the Dark Council. I don't envy you.
Yeah. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted when I came here and I signed up for the job, and after I dealt with Nemro and everything. This is fantastic.
Believe me, sir, it wasn't by choice.
I imagine not, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I want you outfitted and ready to leave as soon as possible. Grab your equipment from the lockers and meet me in my office. Once we're through with your debriefing, we'll discuss your next mission.
Apparently I had a locker here. Did you know that? It had a few shiny things in it. Nothing that I need. Thank goodness I came with my own stuff, huh? Otherwise we'd be woefully unprepared.
Come in, Agent. Let's talk. Kaleo, wait outside, please. One of the watchers will handle your debriefing.
We need to talk about my terms.
I promise you you'll be well compensated. You can discuss the details with the watcher.
If you say so. You two have a good time.
See ya, Kaleo.
Sir.
Yeah.
I've been reviewing the report of your activities on Hutter. You were busier than I'd expected.
Yeah, it all worked out in the end, though, right?
I got the job done. If that's a problem, you should change your expectations.
Maybe I should. You were extremely effective in your mission, and I'm impressed by your efficiency. You used violence as a tool and not a crutch. Not many agents find that balance so easily. So I wonder, why did you join Imperial Intelligence?
I joined for my own personal reasons. They're a mixed bag of a lot of things. I'm good at lying. I'm good at being somebody else when I need to be. I'm also good at not losing sight of who I am. And a few other reasons mixed in there, but I'd rather not really share the details.
I had my reasons. If you need details, I'm sure there's something in my dossier.
I had reasons too. It took me years to reconcile them with reality. Don't let the same thing happen to you. This isn't glamorous work. We're sanitation workers. We clean up after the military and the Sith and do the jobs no one else will. Without us, though, the Empire falls apart. So we do whatever is necessary, even if it's thankless and ugly. You understand?
I do. Completely.
I understand completely, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, as to your next assignment. One of the mandates of our organization is to eliminate dissidents and terrorists within the Empire. We've located one cell of radicals here in the capital working toward the violent overthrow of our government. We must know precisely what these terrorists plan.
Is this Darth Jadis' assignment, or is that something entirely different? Because I would know that if it is.
I assume this is the task Darth Jadis mentioned?
Although Darth Jadis has expressed concern over the cell's activities, your orders come from me.
Understood.
We've intercepted chatter suggesting the radicals are planning a major attack soon, but we've only identified a handful of cell members. You will investigate the cell and obtain its plans. You'll have 2 operatives assisting you and full support from the Citadel.
Operatives. Can I stick with working with Cleo? She seems to, as much as I don't enjoy her necessarily, she seems to understand the way that I work, and she has good insight when we're in the field.
Cleo and I worked well together on Hutter. I'd like to use her again.
I think that can be arranged. Watcher 2, please come to my office. Bring Cleo Danis with you.
Watcher 2, huh? That's a pretty name. Is it Twi'lek?
It's basic. Unlike many civilizations, the Empire teaches its children how to count. Watcher 2 reporting, sir.
Cleo will be your aide in the field. She'll report to you and take your orders, since you seem able to handle her.
I'm making you look good, Agent. You should be grateful.
Meanwhile, Watcher 2 will be your liaison to base. She'll stay in contact remotely and provide you with mission details.
I've heard a lot about your species. Your unique skills should complement the team well.
My, unique skills? What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
An alien mind, excellent physical performance. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Watcher 2 is one of our finest analysts, a success from the government eugenics programs. Her brain is faster than most computers.
Our primary lead on the radicals is at the site of a slave rebellion beyond Kars City. You've been outfitted with all necessary equipment already. Once you're in the field, signal me via holocommunicator and I'll brief you in full.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get this done.
I'll head out immediately.
Remember, you're not undercover. Identify yourself as an intelligence officer if you need to, and use the fear that it creates. You're on Imperial soil now, Agent. Welcome home.